welcome back to another quick creepy tutorial. So this time we are ripping our eyeball out. So all I am doing is taking this cotton round and just cutting off the edges so I can kind of pull it and kind of make it less circular. Oh, and rip it in half. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It still ends up turning out pretty well, but it makes the edges just not so perfect, so they're more easily blended. So here I'm just measuring it to make sure that it fits the eye area, and looks like we're good. So I am taking a skin adhesive called Spirit Gum. Now just be super careful whenever you're applying this close to such a sensitive area, also known as your freaking eye. So just be smart, just be careful, and you know, don't get it in your eyeball because that'll hurt. And then just stick the cotton round right on top of it. Make sure you've got a good seal, and then you can start applying the liquid latex. Now I did try painting it black, as you can see, before I applied the latex, and it just was not working well on this cotton. So I wanted to apply a thin layer of liquid latex on top of the cotton round itself. Don't saturate it, because remember, you have an eyeball underneath of there, and latex in your eye will not feel good. So just make sure that you build up the edges of your kind of wound area just to make it look a little bit more realistic, a little bit more 3D. And I just did this by using more cotton and latex, basically the same exact technique that we've been using in the past two tutorials to build up the wound wall that you see here. So this stuff is so freaking cool. It's called Thermomorph, and they're little plastic pellets that you can heat up in warm water and create an eyeball, which is what you saw me rolling up there. This yarn right here, this red yarn that I'm pulling apart, is what I'm going to be using as, well, hello, wine is important too. But anyway, that is what I'm going to be using as the veins coming off of the eyeball. Don't forget to set your liquid latex like we have done in every single other tutorial, because it's so much easier to paint. Now this is the Makeup Forever Flash palette. These are cream-based paints. So they're super easy to use, but I didn't love how the black looked on there, so I'm actually using the alcohol activated paints again just to apply and make that black look even darker. I'm essentially just using one alcohol activated paint palette to get all the different like blood colors, different wound colors that I wanted. I really tried to make the inner portion darker, make it look a little bit more deeper and like red in color, kind of exactly how a wound would look. And then the outer edges you'll see me make a little bit lighter and try to blend it out the same as I have done in all the other tutorials by using a little bit more of the alcohol to give a more sheer application, and then using less alcohol to create a more opaque and darker application. So I just work on this until basically I have it the color that I want. You guys can use any color that you want. You don't have to make it, you know, normal wound or blood color. Just do whatever you want. But this is how I chose to do it. Just kind of that fresh wound look, and I really like how it turned out. Now that you have your wound painted the way that you want it to look, let's up the gore factor and apply some of this Ben Nye scab blood. Guys, this is my favorite fake blood if you have not picked up on that already. So just apply the blood exactly how you want it to look, and then you're pretty much done with the wound. So then after I get the blood applied, I'm going to actually paint my fake eyeball that you saw me rolling up earlier. I'm just going to use the alcohol activated paints to paint it blue so it matches my other eyeball. And then you're going to first see me use Spirit Gum to attach the veins to the back of it. And honestly, that idea kind of sucked. It didn't really work. So I ended up using liquid latex to apply them, and that worked a lot better. So after I have my veins applied to my eyeball, I'm going to actually apply this fake blood to my teeth and just make it look as if I have been chomping on my eyeball. After that, you're just going to apply blood to the eyeball in the veins itself, and you're pretty much done. So thanks so much for tuning in to this one, guys. I appreciate it. This one was super fun because it's really quick and it just looks so cool and gross. So like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.